Good evening. Hope I find you well. Uh, Dull old day, and a bit nice, and hope I find you well after your day, depending where you are. Might be all right wherever you are. That's following what I'm saying. John Augustine here. Monsignor Charles Pope. Uh, Catechism and curious, your questions answered. They're the most funny questions I ever come across. I don't seem to think they know answer to half them. I don't know whether they're even Catholics. And here's a question from one called Aaron. In John 20, that's the Gospel of St. John 20. Don't know what that's supposed to be. We read that when Jesus appears to Mary Magdalene on Easter Sunday morning, he told her not to touch him. We then read later that he asked Thomas in the upper room not only to touch him, but also to put his hands into his very wounds. Our Lord, how is this discrepancy explained? It's not a discrepancy, you stupid girl, wherever you are. Mary Magdalene believed in the resurrection of Jesus, and he gave her a job to do to tell others the good news, which she did. She told the apostles. Did they believe? I'm afraid not. They were all doubting Thomas's, weren't they? And then he mentions about Thomas. This person asks about Thomas to touch it. That was Mary believed, but Thomas didn't. And Jesus kind of rebuked him, saying, Thomas, you believe because you have seen. Blessed are those that have not seen and yet believe. And that's where faith comes in. When you believe, which I do, and which Catholics do. I don't know about that person that asked the question. I don't know what way they were trained. Obviously not trained properly at all, catechized or learning the catechism and all that. So that's the difference. And because Thomas didn't believe when the apostle told him that Jesus had arrived, Thomas wasn't there, and he wouldn't believe unless he could touch his wounds. So that's why he was kind of rebuked. You believe, Thomas, because you've seen. Blessed are those that have not seen and yet believe. So that's why he was kind of rebuked. You believe, Thomas, because you've seen. Blessed are those that have not seen and yet believe. So that's the explanation there. And I wonder will it satisfy that person that asked that question. I must say some of the questions look to me to be like ones that never studied answer. They come to conclusions that absolutely amaze me. I don't think I ever come to that conclusion. So there we are. That's that question. So we leave it at that. And we'll do another one tomorrow from Catholics and Curious Your Questions Answered. And they're the funniest questions I ever saw in my life. That's extraordinary. Bye now. And I'll be doing another couple of few after this. Bye now.